In this modern world of gent wizards, gent sticks, quantizing your guitars, there's a lot of bands out there that probably can't play what they're actually recording. There's a band out there that didn't fake it. And I'll tell you, if you look them up and you've never heard them before, there's a good chance your brain is going to explode everywhere in amazement. And that band is Spiral Architect. And this is the Bauer Power Mixtape. Spiral Architect is a band that only ever released one record, and it's called The Skeptic's Universe. It was released in 1999 in Japan and early 2000 in, I guess, the rest of the world. I've never actually seen a physical copy of this CD, and let me tell you something. If you go on eBay, the prices aren't very good. Let me read the list off. These are in Canadian prices, by the way. For you American folks, probably get it a little bit cheaper. And I guess for you European folks, you'll get it maybe cheaper. As for the rest of the world, I don't know. Google currency converter and it'll tell you. Spiral Architect, A Skeptic's Universe. $53.02. $27.22. That's used. You can buy new CDs cheaper than that. Ooh, this one, $65.94. And this one, mint condition and rare, $70.21. There's some bands that are out there that I just had a torrent back in the day because, forget it, you wouldn't find it. And I'm pretty sure from my memory, this CD was also $100 some somewhere else when I looked it up once. Trust me, I've looked into buying it many, many times. I can't say there's another band out there that I've ever heard that sounds quite like Spiral Architect. These guys were definitely inspired heavily by Watchtower, and that would be the one band I also would suggest checking out if you like Spiral Architect. In fact, I don't even know many people that even listen to Spiral Architect. There's a few buddies of mine around here that do. Unlike a lot of the other technical bands out there, a lot of those comes with screaming. Like, listen to the Faceless. You listen to like some of the heavier stuff that none of it has a lot of singing on it. But Spiral Architect's one record is entirely all singing, and that's phenomenal to me. I was never big into screaming when I was growing up. So that's why I really connected well with power metal, and I really connected well with this because it has singing, but it has really crazy stuff. When I wanted to start doing more Bauer Power mixtapes, I figured that I would play guitar or bass or something in these videos. But unfortunately, when it comes to Spiral Architect, I suck way too much to play it. So, members of this band, we have Oven Hagelin. I know I'm butchering that, but I speak East Coast Canadian English. I don't speak Norwegian. That is a tough name. If you can put in an Instagram story on how to say your name, I'll start pronouncing it correctly. He's actually one of my favorite singers in the progressive rock metal world. I always quite enjoyed it. Oven's also a great guitar player. I didn't realize that till I had Instagram and followed his Instagram, and he's also an awesome photographer. I don't know all the other members of the band super well. They're all from Norway. I don't know who they all are. I know one of them plays in Satyricon. Lars K. Norberg, he's the bass player of this band, and one thing with this band, you'll notice the bass turned way up in the mix because I have a feeling maybe he helped write these songs quite a bit more, or he structured them or something. But if you got a bass player as good as that, you don't bury them in the mix. You don't do an injustice for all here. Then there's Asgeir Mikkelsen, Asgeir Mikkelsen. I'm probably pronouncing all these names wrong, man. This is just craziness. He's also an awesome drummer. He also drummed in Borknagar back a long time ago on the, what was this album? I think Quintessence or something. It's just a killer lineup of killer players. Spiral Architect's gonna blow your mind. Their time signatures change all the time. There's insane grooves, completely unorthodox songwriting. First song I ever heard by them was Adaptability, but I'd say from start to finish, it's awesome. And in the Japanese release, there is actually a cover of Prelude to Ruin by Fate's Warning, and I think their cover of it is absolutely phenomenal. It is probably the most straightforward Spiral Architect recording you're going to hear, just because it's not one of their songs, but theirs are like that just stayed in whatever time signature for way too long to even replicate And I have to say, so some of my favorite songs are going to be, it's definitely going to be Adaptability, Cloud Constructor, Insect, Fountainhead. Those are my standout ones in this track. Although I gotta say, Occam's Razor is pretty freaking sweet as well. Anyway, I'm gonna be going look to find a cheaper version of this CD than $70 or $50. Anyway, this has been the Bauer Power Mixtape. I will be back in the near future talk more about some of my favorite records. So I'm gonna end the video here and say thanks for watching the Bauer Power Mixtape. I'll be back soon with more of these. I'll be back with more YouTube content, and I will see you guys all in whatever next video that I shoot or post next. See you later. Oh, and we'll finish off, see if we can get a good slurp in. I need my coffee, guys. See ya.